In this series, my good buddy James and I will be opening 36 packs or one booster box of a main series Pokemon set. We will then build a deck with our drafted cards and face each other in a best 2 out of 3 match. Regardless of the outcome, each of us will have a chance to improve our odds in the following episode. And each week we will open the next set in chronological order, adding new cards to our collection and unleashing powerful new strategies. Join us for this awesome adventure and welcome to the Pokémon Progression Series.
Welcome to the Jungle. Jungle is, of course, the second set that we're opening in our long journey of opening every set ever released in Pokemon. This is also one of the shortest, as it only has 64 cards, and 16 of those are repeats, as every rare holo was also printed as a rare non-holo. Now, for the rares, to talk about right off the bat, Mr. Mime is a sort of stall Pokemon, as its ability makes it so that it can really only take 20 damage at any given point, so you can't one-hit KO this Pokemon. And it also can't be knocked out by another Mr. Mime. Of note, this also hits Haymaker for weakness, as it's playing Hitmonchan, and we don't have to worry about Lightning, so we're pretty much only going to be worrying about fighting Pokemon as far as weakness coverage. Scyther is another supplemental card for Haymaker and became the main choice for Haymaker counters, as Doduo can't really keep up as well. Scyther gets a consistent 30 damage and resists fighting, meaning even if you get a Hitmonchan powered up to do a special punch, it's only going to be doing 10 damage. On the other hand, we have Clefable, which is a very powerful card that unfortunately I don't think we have access to because I don't think we have any Clefairy. I'm not sure if James got any yet, so hopefully he didn't get any Clefairy, because Clefable is absolutely busted, as it lets you use any attack on your opponent's defending Pokemon for the cost of just 1 energy. So you could use Special Punch for just 1 energy. Crazy. Kangaskhan is one of the best starters in this format, and whereas it does have a high retreat cost and is weak to fighting, it also has a 90 body, and its first attack just draws you a card. So starting off with Kangaskhan always feels really good in this format. Snorlax really isn't that great right now, but later on it gets much better as we get more Pokemon that can easily start spreading status conditions. Now, what made Jungle was, of course, Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff was the premier new attacker for pretty much any deck in base through Jungle. If you're not playing at least some copies of Wigglytuff, you probably weren't doing that great unless you were playing pure Haymaker. But its Do the Wave attack is just 3 colorless, and with double colorless in the format, that's very accessible. It does 10 damage and 10 more damage for every bench Pokemon you have. So it can do a total of 60, and power that up with plus power, you can be getting one-hit KOs on just about any major attacker in the format, which is really, really good. Moving on to the uncommons, there are some interesting tech options. Dodrio being one of them. If we are still wanting to play Doduo, this gives us a good payoff for it. Its attack really isn't that good. It's for 3 colorless energy. It does 10 damage plus 10 more damage for each damage counter on it. It has a max of 70 damage, which is just a little bit better than Wigglytuff, but the cost is just not worth it, considering you have to already be at pretty much a dead position in order to do this. But what people play Dodrio for is its retreat aid. It makes it so that each of your Pokemon cost 1 less to retreat, which is really good. Exeggutor is another kind of weird one. It's very good if energy removal isn't around, and unfortunately both of us have full playsets of energy removal and super energy removal. This strategy doesn't really work, but if it ever leaves the format, it's really good because it does 20 damage times the number of energy attached to it on a coin flip, which is really, really good. But the best uncommon and one of the best cards in the set is Lickitung. On a 90 body, it's actually a good attacker, which is pretty scary, honestly. For just 1 energy, it does 10 damage, and then on a coin flip, it causes paralysis. Lickitung is an absolute monster. We're going to be playing as many copies as we can, and I'm sure James will be doing the same. Jigglypuff, of course, is important to play the Wigglytuff, but really the only common worth talking about, I think, is Mankey. So Mankey has a very odd ability, Peek, which lets you look at pretty much any card that you otherwise wouldn't have knowledge of. You can look at the top card of either player's deck, one random card in your opponent's hand, or one of your prize cards. This pairs really well with a card we're going to see later on, but I'm not really sure whether or not it will see that much play since it's only a 30 body. It does have free retreat, but right now it's definitely not good enough. And unfortunately, the most unfortunate thing about Jungle, we only get one trainer card, and it's Pokeball. Pokeball has pretty much never really been played in any format. A coin flip to waste a deck slot on potentially getting a Pokemon just doesn't seem good enough, and I don't really think either of us will be playing this even if we get full play sets, which is almost guaranteed since there's so few commons. But that is pretty much all Jungle has to offer, so let's see what we can pull in the draft.
Alright, spinning the wheel real quick since I lost. Oh. Well, I was hoping for Crushing Hammer, but weighted coin, which just means I get to choose whether I go first or second. Alright, that's all. Pokemon Trader. Not what I was hoping for, but that's fine.
Alright, so having won the first episode, we get to spin the first winner's wheel. And this is a pretty huge one. If we get uncommon or holographic, we can get any card we want from base set, whether we obtained it or not. The double blister will actually give us 2 packs of base set. So it's not guaranteed that we'll get something that we missed out on, but still something to keep our eye out for. And then Ditto is possibly the most powerful card on here, or spin on here, as it allows us to get any copy of a card we already have, essentially, or any card that James has as well. So I can potentially get, say, a Charizard, since, you know, he has the Charizard and I don't. Otherwise, he didn't get the Electabuzz, so I don't really see me using this on one of his pulls, just because I think otherwise I pretty much have everything I want. So yeah, well, let's just spin and see what we get. Give it a couple taps. Alright. Get double blister. We're gonna open them up. See what we got. Oh, we did get another copy of Bill, which is pretty huge. And a Poliwrath, actually. I don't know if we had a Poliwrath prior. Maintenance is also pretty good, although I think we are maxed out on copies of those. Other pack. Oh, we actually ended up getting the Charizard anyways. That's pretty funny. Not really the pull that I necessarily wanted, but another copy of Eradicate 2, I guess we will take. Well, I think I already have. I think that just gives us a full playset now. But the Charizard there is pretty funny. So yeah. Alright, we'll just add that to the collection. An extra 2 packs. Nothing crazy. The extra Bill definitely will come in handy. So I'm glad, if nothing else, for that. Having 3 Bill is a big difference. And the Charizard, who knows? We might end up being able to play a Fringe Charizard if we end up playing, if we get more Dark Charizard down the line. So yeah, let's get into Jungle.
Alright, let's get the pack opening going. All I really need is Kangaskhan's, really. Got nothing there. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. I don't think there's anything in Jungle I really want, but maybe I'll be wrong. I mean, I guess Wigglytuff can be also good for its Do the Wave, but Kangaskhan is the big card right now that I need. Pokeball being the only trainer in Jungle set, so you don't really get any more of those. Lickitun's good for stalling, thanks to its 90 base HP and tongue ramp, but very large retreat cost. Rodrio can be good. Mostly just for its power, being as long as it's on the bench, pay colorless less to retreat your active Pokemon. So you can make all your Pokemon cheaper, some even free. And it's free all the time. I might actually run 1 copy if I decide to use Doduo again. Can be useful. Depends on the deck. Scyther. Scyther's good. Scyther's got no retreat cost either, so you know, if you can power him up, they can't really like gust him in or anything because you can just take him out at any time. He also deals with Haymaker because his weak, you know, resists fighting. Executor, put the number of coins equal attached to the number head, so if you got 5 on there, you can do a potential of 100. That can always be fun. really just want to see a Kangaskhan. Mostly more than one. Specifically, at least 3.
36 packs of jungle. Let's get started. It is important to note now that we don't have to worry about energy anymore. That part of this series is officially over. The Lickitung, huge. We love to see that Lickitung. The Pharaoh's also not bad. Neither is the... Oh! Yes! Yes! Okay. We're looking for as many of these Wigglytuffs as we can get. Okay, that is great. Lickitung, Wigglytuff, huge. Next pack, there's the Pokeball, the one trainer that's new. Oh, we are looking for Executes and Jigglypuffs as well. A Venomoth for our holo. A Venomoth, I don't think Venomoth bad either, if I remember correctly. The Tauros is decent, not a bad stall card. The Clefable, fuck. That's huge. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to play this card completely unusable because we needed to get a holographic or at least pull a Clefairy from base set, and we did not, unfortunately. Flip them up. Oh, the Dodrio is pretty big. We'd like to see more of those as well. Just an overall decent ability on there. Plus, we're already going to be playing the Doduo, so might as well play a copy of Dodrio. Still haven't seen any Exeggutor. I'm not quite worried yet, but there's a Scyther too. Scyther's another big one that we're looking to pick up. So that's one of the big ones. Butterfree's not bad either. Victory Bell's pretty awful. Not gonna lie. 80 HP on a stage 2 is pretty rough there. We got a second Lickitung. That's pretty big. We got a Jolteon. I don't really think Jolteon's good, but it's definitely one of the better electric Pokemon. Rapidash 2 is actually not bad of a card. I think we have plenty of Ponyta. That's our third Lickitung, our first Exeggutor. Pinsir's also not bad, must be said. Pinsir's not bad if we end up playing the deck that I think we're going to play. Oh, Snorlax too. Snorlax is a pretty decent one. Has a chance to paralyze. Unfortunately, its retreat cost is like way too high to really facilitate. That is a playset of Lickitung. Pidgeot.
You mix that with Dodrio and you have a 0 retreat cost Primate. You know, you use Tantrum. Get confused. I think you can just swap out and you'll be fine. Another Wigglytuff. Jigglypuff for the Wigglytuff, but I'm not really worried about that. Really, Kangaskhan, yes, one so far. 2 more at least. Mr. Mime, that could be good if I do run a psychic deck. Once again, I'm like half, a little under half. Depends on what I get. I might do something a little wild that he won't be expecting, depending on what I get, but Kangaskhan can go literally into any deck because it's colorless. Oh, Vaporeon, why? Why aren't you a Kangaskhan? No. Yeah, it's just gonna be the same cards over and over at this point. There's nothing really interesting in jungle once after you see the see him, because you're just gonna see him over and over again. Now a Vileplume. Vileplume's pretty cool. I'm just not sure if there's a really good deck for Vileplume. And I got 2 of them though. I'll have to look at an Oddish and a Gloom when they come by again. Another Scyther, good. At least 2 of those now.
Nidoqueen, we do have a Nidoking, so we could theoretically play it. Another Exeggutor, that's really good. That's our second copy. We need as many of these as we can find. Also, we now have one of every evolution. Vaporeon especially good, because we do have 8 Blastoise. I don't think we'll be playing that route, though. Oh, man, this is a great pack. We got our third Exeggutor. That's enough to actually play the deck. And we got a Mr. Mime, one of the best stall cards ever printed. That's our 4th and another copy of Mr. Mime, so we could end up playing Mime Exeggutor stall. I still haven't seen a Kangaskhan. That is our second Dodrio, although I don't think we would play more than 2. So I really don't want to see more of those. At this point, I'm looking for another Scyther, Kangaskhan. We have 3 Pidgeots now. I don't really think Pidgeot's worth playing. We really need to see, we need to see a Kangaskhan. We need a Kangaskhan. This is going to be really bad. We have a 3rd fucking Mr. Mime, though. Jeez, but we need a Kangaskhan. Like, now. Like, now we need a Kangaskhan.
Nidoqueen. Not very good. Not going to use it. Lickitung again. Jolteon. I am not feeling very good about the Kangaskhan. Yes, as I say that. Okay, two. Two is better than one, obviously. Another Kangaskhan. Nice, okay. I don't really need any more after that. I might not even need 3. 2 might just be all I need, but depends on what I get. Oh, well, I got 4 now. So now I really don't want any more. Give me other stuff to work with. There, Mr. Mime.
It's going to be very depressing if I can't. There's a third Dodrio. A second Clefable that we can't even play. Oh my goodness. It'd be so nice if we could play it, but we just can't. Not a single copy of Kangaskhan yet. There's a second Scyther though. We'll take a second Scyther. 3 Snorlax. We have 3 fucking Snorlax. Really unnecessary. Oh, the Vileplume. It's a funny holo. It's not playable. So you have to flip a coin, I think, to heal. Although Petal Dance is a pretty insane attack. But unfortunately, what we really need here is a Kangaskhan. And I think the fact that we're not pulling it is really going to... We do have 3 Scyther, though. I can't turn down 3 Scyther. Oh, and a second Wigglytuff, too. That's huge. Actually, oh, that saves us, for sure. Because I wasn't even thinking about the Wigglytuff. I was so tunneled on Kangaskhan because of how detrimental Kangaskhan is. Draft-based jungle, Kangaskhan is like one of the most important cards here, and we haven't. And it looks like we're probably not going to pull one.
Another Nidoqueen. Really don't want those. Pikachu Spark's pretty interesting. 20 and then do 10 to the one of the bench Pokemon. Flareon. I mean, that could be... It can work pretty good as like part of Haymaker. It just costs 2 instead of 1. And another Victory Bell. If I get one more, I might actually try and run a Victory Bell deck, a grass deck. Maybe even mono grass. Snorlax. 2 more packs. What do we got? Another Mr. Mime. Come on. And Scyther. As long as he didn't run a fire deck, mono grass could be fine.
But 3 Scyther, 2 Wigglytuff, all of the Exeggutor we could possibly need. And this is our last pack here, and we don't get it in the close. So we are missing the Kangaskhan. That could be really bad, but we will add it to our collection, and we will see what we can cook up.
Alright, here's the deck for the second battle. It's a variant of just do the wave. Opting for just running Psychic Energy for better draw power, since I can just slap that on any of these normal type Pokemon, even Scyther, and then Mr. Mime's the one that actually uses it. He's just there to deal with any Haymaker mons, or also counter if he does the wave and he gets his bench stack. Mr. Mime can just sit there and you know, basic stuff. Professor Oak in here for draw power, same with the bills. The energy removals for, you know, energy removal, switch, just the basic stuff. Gust of Wind, plus power, deal more damage, energy retrieval, get your energy back. That's all pretty standard for this round time to run all that stuff. Only thing that's slightly different is Pokemon Trader. That way, if I have a bunch of Jigglypuffs in my hands, or Lickitung, or any Pokemon that I don't need, but I need a Wigglytuff, I can, you know, potentially grab that. But also for if I need to grab anything else, like a Mr. Mime, Lickitung, Scyther, it'll just allow me to get that instead of hoping for the draw. And then I would have ran more Fairy Dolls because they actually work for do the wave. You put them on the bench and it adds to the power of Wigglytuff. But they also can't, if they get gusted out for whatever reason and knocked out, they don't give a prize. So honestly, if I could have gotten 4 of these, that would have been great. You know, stack 4 of them on the bench. Well, maybe not 4, but 3, and then 2 other basic Pokemon. Probably a Mr. Mime and a Scyther, something like that. They can take the spot, and you don't have to worry about them being knocked out. But it also gives me power. Switch, colorless, because we're just running. Most of these ones are just colorless takers. But yeah, Scyther's just here for dealing with Haymaker, and so isn't Mr. Mime. These are a bit more like stalling a little bit, mostly Lickitungs for stalling, Kangaskhan for draw power. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so this is what we're bringing today. In base jungle, it's honestly a format dominated by the big colorless Pokemon, such as Wigglytuff, such as Lickitung. Unfortunately, we didn't pull the other one that is really powerful in this format, Kangaskhan. We're not able to fit this in the list, but essentially the heart and the idea of the deck kind of remains the same from last time. Have a lot of coverage options and keep the pressure on. So obviously we have the 2 Machop and the 1 Hitmonchan acting as our sort of Hitmonchan package, since Machop is just discount Hitmonchan. We subbed out the Jinx here for Mr. Mime because Mr. Mime is just a bit more of an efficient attacker than Jinx, just because anything that Jinx would be super effective against, Mr. Mime will always 2-hit KO, whereas Jinx, if it couldn't get those 3 energy on, it would take a much longer time. Plus, with super energy removal in the format, it's really just best to be able to have a 2 energy cost instead of a 3. We subbed out the Doduo for Scyther. It's literally just better in every way. The only thing that we kind of have to worry about is that if he's still on the Charizard package, then Scyther might not be the best pick. But I kind of have a strategy to make Scyther worth playing. We are playing a lot of double colors, obviously, but to wrap it all up, we are playing 3 Jigglypuff because Jigglypuff is a good starter. Plus, it's not a flip a coin for sleep. You just always sleep the defending Pokemon, which is really good because typically it'll act as a paralysis. And Pound isn't a bad attack either. And Wigglytuff is, of course, infamous for Do the Wave, just one of the best attacks in base through fossil. We did pull the 3rd bill from our bonus pack this episode, so we're now playing 3 of them, and instead only playing 2 Oak because we really were struggling to fit all the trainers we wanted in here. And most of the time with Oak, it's really just best to computer search it out in the first place. You don't really want Oaks to clog up your hand like they have been for us. We're playing 4 energy removal, 3 super energy removal, 4 gust, 3 energy retrieval, 1 item finder, 2 plus power, and 2 switch. It's pretty much the same trainer lineup as last time. Nothing really changed other than we swapped out a Professor Oak for a Bill. And then, of course, we're playing the 4 double colorless. We're playing, this is where it gets a little weird. We're playing 6 fighting, 5 psychic, and 3 grass. So the idea is we're trying to save the elemental, the different energies for their corresponding type Pokemon, and of course using excess for the colorless Pokemon. So typically we're going to be attaching fighting and psychic, but whenever we need energy, that's the beautiful thing about colorless Pokemon is you can get it on there. Plus, with 3 energy retrieval, I feel pretty confident playing 3 energy types. And of course, the reason why we're playing grass at all and such a low count of it is for Scyther. If we can get an early Scyther to do 60 damage, like on the 2nd turn, that would be pretty crazy. Because otherwise, the theory of Swords Dance here with Grass Energy is that the 1st turn, since you can't slash anyways, no matter what, it's impossible in this format to slash on turn 1. You can use Swords Dance to ensure that when you can attack with Slash, it does more damage, since normally from then on out, Slash essentially does 60 damage every 2 turns because you're attacking with Slash every single turn. So it really only matters in the 1st turn whether or not you Swords Dance. After that, it's not really too important. So yeah, that's pretty much the list. It is Farm Hands 2.0 playing Wigglytuff. Let's see how it goes. Heading into this, how do you think you're gonna do?
I guess it depends on what you're playing. That's really all it is, because you wanted to cuck me last time.
I did. I'm trying to again. I'm not sure that I got it right this time though.
I draw on my turn, right? On 1st turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's something else. So you did win the weighted coin toss. So you of course do get to pick who goes first, and since it's
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, since it's base jungle, of course you're gonna go first.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can flip up, and yes, you do draw on your 1st turn as well as being able to attack.
Now I wonder if I had done it last games.
I think you did. I'm pretty sure. I know you at least attacked, but I'm pretty sure you drew as well.
All right. I will now play Bill.
Oh yes, the Lickitung coming into play. Lickitung, of course, being one of the best stall options introduced in jungle.
Oh, mirror match.
Yeah. I kind of expected the Tufts to come out.
Yes, but I also expected you to play Tufts, so I have stuff for Tufts as well.
Okay,
An-
well,
Anti-tough, anti-tuffing.
yeah, so this is literally a mirror match once again. Although, I mean, last time you had a bit different of a setup. You had the Zard package.
Yeah,
Also,
I mean that's just a fun one to do in a base set.
yeah, Zard is a fun pack for sure.
Play my psychic energy, and now I will be flipping a coin to see if you are paralyzed. There it
Yeah,
is.
there you go.
4. That
Okay,
means. What's that mean? Is that heads or tails?
that is heads, yes.
Okay.
So,
You take 10
I
damage no matter what, and you are now paralyzed.
the biggest thing with paralysis is you can't attack and you can't retreat, but it only lasts one turn. So as soon as my turn's over, Jigglypuff is no longer paralyzed. Confusion, I think, is the most powerful. I mean, paralyze and confusion are definitely the two most powerful in this format. What do I want to do? There's not really a whole lot. Also, I do got to put 10 damage on here. Forgot
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lickitung actually does damage as well. I'm just gonna pass.
Okay.
Yeah, boring turn on my end. Oh, and you're ramping up pretty fast here.
Yep. I will
Do it again.
do it again indeed. D6. That's another paralyze.
That is, in fact, another paralyze.
And the crowd goes wild.
All right, I got
Or in
Bill.
this case, mild.
I'm gonna draw. Oh, this feels not great. I'll say that much. I think I'm just gonna fucking item finder, getting rid of computer search and grass energy.
Oh, it's running grass energy. So, ooh, that means you got Scyther in there. You gotta have Scyther.
And I'm grabbing Bill again.
And
And then I'm using Bill again. Come on, Bill. All right, that I'll take. We'll chain another Bill. Okay, we are now getting somewhere for sure.
no, I don't think you are.
I think I'm going to play Machop.
Ah,
Attach a fighting energy to him. Okay, and then I'm gonna pass.
all right. Another psychic energy, and then we'll just go for another tongue.
Oh yeah, I
Or-
forgot to unpivot it as well. All right, so
Well,
then,
put it back.
all right, then I will. Back it goes.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
All right, draw for turn. I'm gonna attach a grass energy to Machop.
Grass energy. Oh, you must have Machoke. Why else would you put double on there? Oh, never mind.
Super. I'm gonna get rid of the Wigglytuffs.
That's fair as well.
All right, I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. I will. I just go for a tongue wrap.
All right.
And paralyzed again.
God damn. Okay, I'm gonna put a Jigglypuff on the bench and attach a fighting energy to it, and then I will pass.
Alright. Drawing one. I will just tongue wrap again. I mean, I don't see why not.
Oh, yeah, again. Okay,
Oh,
finally.
definitely not paralyzed. Congratulations.
I will take that.
If you were trying to retreat, then now would be your opportunity.
Yes, it would. No, I'm just gonna pass.
Oh, okay. Draw one. This here.
With the double
I
double.
Yeah, I will energy remove the fighting on the Machop.
Okay.
And then I will go for knockout. I'm not even gonna roll because you'll just die.
Yep.
And then I will take my prize.
I'll bring up Jigglypuff.
Depending, oh, I just put you straight to sleep with a lullaby.
Yeah, it's not even a coin flip. Jigglypuff's kind of crazy.
Jigglypuff go crazy, go stupid.
Okay,
Yes.
so this is gonna be a big one. So I'm
Okay.
evolving Jigglypuff into Wigglytuff.
Okay.
Which also, I gotta say, I love that Wigglytuff still has the lullaby. That is huge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Lickitung. I'm gonna play Machop, and then I'm gonna put a double colorless on Wigglytuff. All right, and then I'm just gonna do the wave for 40.
All right. Doing the wave for 40. All right. Let me draw for turn. All right. I play for Fairy Doll.
Oh, nice. I almost thought about playing that last week.
Ah, yes, but it works great for do the wave.
It does. It does. That's very true.
I will then play Energy Retrieval, get rid of this Professor Oak, grabbing my 2 Psychic Energies here.
Yeah.
I will put one onto Wigglytuff, and then I'll use Super Energy Removal with the Psychic Energy I just used to remove both Wigglytuff's energies.
Yeah, that works.
Well, yeah, it does, because I just did it. And then I will Tongue Wrap you.
Yeah,
Not paralyzed, though.
which is good. This isn't looking great per se. Bad start here in game one. What can I really do against a Lickitung? You know what? I know exactly what I can do. I'm gonna computer search, get rid of energy retrieval and super energy removal from my hand, and then I'm gonna search for a Professor Oak. Add the Professor Oak to my hand. I'm gonna play a Mr. Mime, and then an Oak. Okay. I'm gonna play energy removal, get rid of the double colorless. I'm gonna play Bill. I'm gonna play energy retrieval, getting rid of Jigglypuff in hand. I'm just gonna grab a fighting and attach it to Wigglytuff. And then I'm going to lullaby.
And I will roll the d6 for the turn change, and I'm not sleeping.
Okay.
Draw a card. A Mr. Mime.
Yeah, both on the mime.
Yeah. I will then play a Psychic Energy on Mr. Mime here. And then I will go for Tongue Wrap. You are not paralyzed.
Thank God. Okay. Draw for turn. I'm gonna energy removal the Lickitung. I'm gonna lullaby.
Alright. I am not asleep.
God damn it. That's okay. Save all of your heads for checking for sleep instead of tonguing.
I'm going to put double colorless on Wigglytuff. Then I'm going to, I guess, just end my turn.
Okay. I'm going to. I don't like the position I'm in.
Why not?
It's no bueno. Alright, I'm just gonna lullaby.
I'm not asleep.
God damn it. Go to sleep, damn you.
No, I don't think I will. I'm going to use a switch to bring in Wigglytuff. Use another double colorless on it. Energy removal your fighting energy. Then hit you for 40.
Yep. I'm up to 60. Okay. This is okay. I'm going to play my own switch, but I'm gonna bring out
Oh
Machop.
no!
And then,
Play a fighting energy, I'm gonna guess.
yep,
Smacking for 40.
I'm gonna gust the Lickitung.
Just the Lickitung, okay.
Yeah, definitely think that's what I want to do. And then I'm gonna play a plus power.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to low kick for the knockout.
For turn. I think I'm just gonna hit you for 30.
Yep, a draw. Okay.
I'd like to know where any of my basic Pokemon are.
I'm having a different issue personally.
No energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to have, a couple more Pokemon on the field. That'd be great.
I'm just gonna low kick for 40.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, Bill. Maybe Bill will get me something.
There you go. Good Bill.
I hate you, Bill.
Bad Bill.
Alright, well, Psychic Energy there. And then I'll just go for Knockout.
Yeah. I'm going to bring out Lickitung. Damn it.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I would like to Gust of Wind out your Wigglytuff.
Yeah. Just knock it out.
And just knock it out, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to bring the Lickitung back out, you can just leave it there.
No, I'm not. Oh, I accidentally sent Lickitung to fucking.
That's fine.
No, not fine. I know I'm actually gonna bring out the Machop though.
Oh no.
Alright. I'm gonna fighting energy on Machop.
No. Okay.
And then just going for knockout, yeah.
The mime says hello.
Yeah, it's mime time.
And then obviously off the prize I finally got another basic.
Alright, what are you doing? So you play Scyther. Scyther's a
Mhm.
good one. Good pull from jungle.
And then I shall retreat the mime.
Oh, retreating the mime.
Yes, the mime. He'll come and play later. Bring in Scyther.
Okay.
I will energy retrieval, get rid of a plus power. You grab 2 psychic energies, and I will put it on the mime.
Okay, putting one on the mime.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. Okay, I'm gonna energy retrieval, getting rid of a mime, and then I'm going to grab a fighting and a grass.
Curious on why you're running the grass. I have not seen a single Pokemon that needs grass yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure the grass will ever come into play this game.
Yes, as you can see, I thought that you would think that I would have what you needed, but I don't have what you thought I would need, so I countered you by not having what you thought I would need, not have.
What the fuck? Yeah, I definitely don't think I comprehended any of that.
Good, good.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna fucking make you retreat again. I'm gonna gust out the mime.
Oh, okay. Well,
And then I'm gonna low kick it. Gets under that threshold.
I'll just hit you for 20.
20. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright. Draw for turn. I'm gonna put a fighting energy on Lickitung. And then I'm going to low kick for knockout.
Yeah. Psychic energy. Energy retrieval, getting rid of a plus power, grabbing 2 psychic energies. And then it is your turn.
Draw off a turn. Now this is where things get really annoying. I can't say I'm a fan of Scyther in this format.
I will sit here.
I think I'm going to Gust the Lickitung.
Okay.
Can't say I'm huge on that, but I need to do something here. I'm gonna low kick for 40.
Oh, the draws. Alright. Put a psychic energy down. And then I will gust of wind out the mime.
Oh, gusting out the mime.
And now I'm gonna attack, rolling to d6. You are paralyzed.
I am paralyzed. And I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna switch, taking Mr. Mime back to the bench, bringing out my chop, and then I'm going to plus power for knockout.
Yeah, okay. I'm not getting any stuff at all. Like, I have so much stuff in my deck, but why is it at the bottom?
Definitely a big problem with this format.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Alright.
Because, you know.
I'm gonna play Mr. Mime and put a psychic energy on Mr. Mime. I'm going to retreat the Machop, bring out Lickitung, and I'm gonna energy removal a psychic energy, and then I'm going to tongue wrap. Paralysis. Yep. Oh, back to me. Okay. Going to attach another psychic energy to Mr. Mime, and then I'm going to tongue wrap. Another 2. Alright, well, at least you got all the energy you need now. So as soon as I don't get a head, I can start swinging. I am just going to tongue wrap. Another fucking
Yeah,
2.
of course. Finally. Wow. It
Ah!
only took like 5 years.
I was wondering. I was wondering if you had it.
Yeah, but what does it matter at this point in the game? Like, come on.
I understand your frustration. I am just going to attach a psychic energy to Lickitung and retreat. Come on.
Yep. The knockout, because paralyzed is such a fun thing. Let's just get this over with.
Yep. Knock it out.
Yes, even more nothing that I need. Thank you. Use fetch.
Yep. Alright, I will draw. Okay. I'm going to play Hitmonchan. And then I'm going to retreat Mr. Mime. And I'm going to jab for 40.
I'm gonna gust to win out the Lickitung.
Drop a Mime of your own.
And then I'm gonna fetch.
Alright. I will draw. Gonna put a fighting energy on Lickitung. Gonna tongue wrap. Why is it still 2?
Not like it matters. Energy removal of fighting energy.
On Lickitung.
Yep.
Alright. Psychic on Mime.
Your turn.
Alright. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to energy removal the psychic on Mime. And then I'm going to attach a double colorless to Lickitung. And wrap. No paralysis.
For once, wow. I'm just gonna fetch.
Yep. Damn. Guess I'm just going to tongue wrap.
Psychic energy. Energy retrieval. Getting rid of a plus power.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna play a switch.
Quickly tough.
Super energy removal. Gonna remove from Lickitung.
Makes sense to me. Anything else?
No, I guess it's your turn then.
I don't like this. I'm going to gust out the Kangaskhan. Wrap.
Yeah. Paralyzed me already, so we can just.
Yeah, if you can't switch, I'm pretty sure that's just game. Or if you have energy removal, that'll do it too. That could get you out of this. Or
Gust
gust.
the wind out the Mr. Mime with 1 damage on it.
Alright. Psychic from hand on Kangaskhan.
Fetch.
Alright. Well, that is pretty useless. I will pass.
Alright. Draw.
This is getting close.
Alright, I'm gonna play switch.
Fuck, you had another one.
I'll put the other psychic energy on there. And then I'll hit you, which will just.
Hold on. How does Mr. Mime's ability work though?
Whenever an attack, including your own, does 30 or more damage to Mr. Mime, meaning he
After
can't kill
applying
himself.
weakness. so it actually does 0 damage.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, because it would do 20 damage to me, but then I'm weak to psychic, so it does 40 damage to me. But since that's over 30 damage, it does 0 damage to me.
So Mr. Mime can't even kill itself?
It
ever?
can't even kill itself, ever.
Oh my god. Alright. That's something.
Isn't this a great game?
No. I hate everything right now. I guess it's your turn then. I
That's a
just got
fucking
cucked.
crazy realization, though. I didn't even realize that Mr. Mime.
Walls itself.
Yeah, I didn't think it walled itself. That's fucking insane. All right, so I really have to start trying to push here. So I'm gonna super energy removal, getting rid of my Mr. Mime's energy to get rid of your Mr. Mime's energy. And then I'm going to grass energy to Mr. Mime, retreat into Hitmonchan, and then I'm going to 20.
I lose.
You don't have a switch?
Nope, no energy to swap it over and retreat it.
Right, so drawing my hand, I do have basic ready to flip whenever you are. I was playing the Scyther. You were right.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason you would bring grass energy otherwise. You do lullaby.
Lullaby. Alright. Turn switch. I'm awake. Alright. I'm going to feel so bad.
Why?
Hitmonchan.
Okay.
And retreat.
Yeah.
Please tell me you have another basic in your hand. I mean, this does 40, so you have next turn, but please, for the love of God, tell me you have a basic in hand.
No, the game doesn't like to give me any basics. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, okay. Bill, and watch me still not pull any basics. Fun time. Here's another bill.
Okay. Keep the bill chain.
Wow, well, look at that. No basic still. Let's play another bill.
All 3 of
Wow, would
those.
you look at that?
Holy
Still no basic. Because this game is just so great. I love it. What's the point of having any basics in my deck if I never pull them?
I can't believe that.
I don't know. Energy removal.
Okay.
And then guess what? I get to lullaby and then lose the game.
I really hope that this puts me to sleep. It puts me to sleep. I'm actually asleep. There we go. I'm just gonna pass, and then check for wake up. I stay asleep.
Not that that really matters.
I am.
Still can't pull a basic.
Yeah, I am baffled. Can do 10 damage at least.
Doesn't that wake you up?
No, why would it wake me up?
I don't know. I don't know if that's how that worked in this game. Whatever. Do 10 damage.
Yeah,
And then wake up and then put your fighting energy on and then end this.
I do wake up. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I did have the fighting. So yeah, that is.
Wow, look at that. Draw, not a basic, not a basic, not a basic. Oh, finally a basic. It didn't matter though. Oh my god, I hate this game.
What is your hand right now?
It's just energy and trainer cards that don't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. I started pretty stacked. That is a pretty disappointing outcome. No, I kind of want to know, like, how many basics were you playing in the deck?
All basics.
12 basics? Let me
Yes.
see. I mean, I was only playing 2 more than you. That is absurd. But I think what made the difference was the fighting Pokemon that I'm playing. Because my deck was kind of ridiculous. I really wasn't sure if it was gonna pan out well. Because I play, the 3 energy types. I play fighting, grass, and psychic. But I felt like the fighting was super important in this format, like base jungle, because of how many strong colorless Pokemon there are. Because base set already had Chansey, which was huge. But then jungle comes out with Lickitung and Kangaskhan, which are staples. If you have them, you play them. And I didn't pull a single Kangaskhan, which was fucking really annoying. Because Kangaskhan is the best starter now in the game. It's like between Kangaskhan and Scyther, since Scyther has the free retreat. But yeah, I think jungle just doesn't. It didn't warp the format enough for it to really change things. I don't think. Like, I mean, even in constructed play, Haymaker was still the best deck. it like just became stronger. Well, then next time we have fossil cards such as Mr. Fuji are released, and we get Aerodactyl, which is pretty huge. It's a counter to do the wave. There's probably a couple other cards that I'm missing that are pretty huge. So, like Ditto. I'm forgetting Ditto. Ditto is a huge one. But yeah, so see you guys next time.